Hello, gossipers. So, we're going to talk about these two videos. These pastors shaking my head. It's just unbelievable. Let's take a look at this first video.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get one soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you.
So, that's Pastor Marvin Sapp. Now, I'm not familiar with him. I don't know him. But, this video is going viral on social media. And why? It's because he basically held his congregation hostage. Hostage. Yeah. That's how you pronounce it, right? Hostage. Yes, telling them, there's 1,000 in here, 1,000 watching, give $20. But then he turns to the pulpit where I guess other pastors are and telling them 20 is not 20 is too little for them, basically, so they're going to give $100. When did going to church get so financial? And not even that, but with the crimes and stories and just the news that's coming out of churches. Now, these are supposed to be God-fearing people. And I think what people forget is that they are humans, right? So not every pastor is on that podium preaching God's words. That's what you're hearing, but they know exactly what they're doing, especially when it comes to needing money. And, it just makes it bad for those pastors, preachers, whatever they call themselves, who are genuinely engaged in their lessons, in their service with their congregation, to look like these pastors want nothing else but money to go buy their expensive cars, house, take expensive vacations, etc. And it's sad to see that these pastors, I don't even know what to say. If it's not Bishop T.D. Jakes, it's, what's the one he used to be married to, Giselle? It's that one. And just these pastors, I don't get it. Again, it's our fault to think that these are perfect humans. That God said, you are going to represent me because you have cast no sins, done no evil, so you go and speak the word, which is not true, because if it was, they would not be doing this. And like I said, then again, they are human beings. So of course, you're going to have one or two, a majority. I mean, the churches these days, they're not looking good, from SAs to the M word with kids, and it's just sad that this is what gets put out there. And with this one right here, like my cousin, I won't say what they call them, not to mention, but what her faith is. But she has to give 10% of her salary, I think, every month or every Sunday. Whatever you make for that week or 2 weeks, you have to give 10%. And people are struggling. And, yes, they might need donations, but when you give your donations, you want to see it go to something that will help the community and not just help the pastor buy stuff or put this into the church. And, it's just, ugh. But yeah, this is something that was going viral, and I said, you know what? Let me come and speak on it. I haven't done church in so many years. And it's not that I lost faith in God or anything like that. It's just that for me, I don't need to go to church to appreciate God and believe in God, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, growing up in Jamaica, my grandmother or my great grandmother, my great grandmother, every Sunday, dressed for church, we went and we had to. That's, thinking back then, it's a had to thing, not want to. Because, we were like, okay, it's Sunday, we're going to church. And what my great grandmother would do, she would always pack like snacks. So it was, it was nice to go to church just to get the snacks. But, the older I got and I, realized that you don't need it like that to be physically in the space of a church. So, I do listen. I listen to Joel Osteen. Yes, I'm sure people are going to say, well, he's a manipulator too and takes money and, mega churches. Yes, I'm sure. But like I said, they're humans. They're going to mess up. It's just that sad. It's under the name of God that they do it. Again, not all pastors, preachers are essays and emmers and just greedy for money. But it's yeah, that's it. So we're gonna watch this second video again. The pastor.
It's a terrifying home invasion. A man with a flashlight enters a single mom's house and ends up caught on her security camera. And when she looked at the video, she knew who it was right away. Here's why.
It's terrifying. A man caught on security tape breaking into a home. What made this even more shocking is the identity of the intruder. It was 43-year-old Marie Columna's pastor. There he was in her kitchen, clearly identifiable.
You would never think a pastor would do anything bad to anyone.
When you follow God's vision. And it's not just any church. 49-year-old Sergio Guardia was a pastor at a mega church, the 24,000-member Thomas Road Baptist Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. Maria and her husband were very close with the pastor and his wife, as seen in this photo. What was Pastor Guardia like?
Very charismatic, extremely nice.
But after she divorced her husband, Marie says the pastor's behavior became increasingly odd.
He started just showing up to my house. My kids wouldn't be home. It'd be in the middle of the day. And he would just show up and bring me groceries. He did that a handful of times. Sometimes I would get home and he'd be right on my porch. So I couldn't even avoid him.
But nothing prepared her for this. Surveillance video, which was taken while she was away for the weekend with her 2 kids.
I just couldn't process that it was Sergio.
Lo and behold, he came back the next day.
I was watching the live feed of him entering my daughter's bedroom.
She called the cops, and you can see them with guns drawn. They even use a police dog in their search, but the pastor had already fled. Guardia was charged with burglary and stalking.
Guardia has been found guilty, and a senior pastor confirms he's no longer employed by the mega church.
So you just saw that, the pastor. And what is so puzzling that he went there, he saw the camera. You see him look in the camera and bolted. But then to go back the second night, knowing you're already caught on camera, goes to show that he just did not care. And if you heard the story, she and her husband, they were friends with the pastor and his wife. Then she and the husband got a divorce, right? I think that's what it said. So even some on social media was questioning her, saying that I wonder if the pastor, knowing that she and the husband was, were separated or divorced, he was like, let me shoot my shot. And probably she was flirting back, and that's why, like you hear her saying, when she gets home, he's there, he brought groceries. So I wonder if there was any flirtation going on, and he's reading more into it than she is. Now that's what someone said online. I'm going to show you right here. Could it be possible? Yes, it could be possible. And other people were like, "Oh, he went in there because he's gonna post like a camera in her bedroom and the shower, just stuff like that." But again, did you hear how many is in that church? I think they said 24,000. How do you fit, or 2,400? You know what? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the amount, but that's a lot of people. So again, for those who go to church every Sunday or whatever day you celebrate your maker, just be cautious. And it's sad to say that, because there are pastors out there who really love their job, who are genuine to their job. But with these pastors coming out with these stories, it just looks bad. And, yeah, that's it. So, gossipers, what are your thoughts on these two stories? Are you surprised? Is it something that's expected? As always, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening.